Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Monstrous Life. I'm Frank Dietz, and today I'm going to introduce you to another piece of my own personal collection. As I've said before, I don't have a very big collection of stuff, but the ones that I have are very special to me, and some of them are rare. The one I'm going to show you today is actually very rare. I only know one other person personally who has one, aside from the guy who actually made it. And it is a piece based on a movie that I consider to be the crown jewel of the 1970s disaster movie era. And you could probably guess. Now, some of you are going to guess Poseidon Adventure, Earthquake, not Earthquake. Earthquake is terrible. The Towering Inferno, I think it came out in '73, is a, a the real description of a blockbuster. It was Irwin Allen's best film that he produced. Of course, he started out with making movies and then went to television and then came back to movies to make disaster films, and he made quite a few of them. Not all of them that good. Some of them were real stinkers, actually. Stingers, yeah, like the Swarm. Anyway, my old neighbor, Anton Tremblay, was a production designer for movies. He worked on some really cool movies, some Sam Raimi movies, Army of Darkness. He worked on several Rob Zombie movies like Halloween and The Devil's Rejects. And he was very talented. He still is. He still is. And he found out about my love for The Towering Inferno. And he just happened to have something that he had created not that long before. So one of the things that Anton Tremblay was fascinated with was architecture. And so he would create like little replicas of very famous buildings, historical buildings, landmarks, and sometimes buildings that are famous for being in movies. And so he actually gifted me with a small version of The Towering Inferno. And let me tell you something. He created this and ran them through a foundry. This is very heavy. I'm not sure if it's bronze, but it's also got quite a heavy, a sturdy base to it. And you see the Towering Inferno logo on there. But it is so cool. He really did a great job. He's even got the little glass elevators there, which is, of course, one of the most famous sequences in the film, because that's where one of the characters meets a very untimely and kind of awful death. But I will never part with this. If my kids want to, once I'm gone, that's up to them. But this is one of my favorite pieces of all time in my collection. The only other person I know personally who has one of these, aside from Anton himself, I think he still has one, but I think he only made about 8 or 10 of them. The only other person I know that has one is my friend Greg Nicotero. And of course he would have one because, like me, he is a huge Towering Inferno fan. What do I love about the Towering Inferno? I love everything about it. I had read both of the books that the movie was based on, The Glass Inferno and The Tower. They had taken those two books, since one studio was going to make one and another studio was going to make another, and they decided that they would combine forces and make one movie. I think it was the first time ever that two studios actually joined forces to make one movie like this. And it was worth it. They got an amazing cast. I mean, this is such a testosterone fueled movie. It's great. It's great. I mean, you've got Paul Newman, right? You've got Steve McQueen, who I don't know if he's ever been cooler in a movie. Maybe The Getaway, but I love his character. He's the fire battalion chief. I believe every word that comes out of his mouth. You got William Holden, who at this point in his career still looks like he could knock you down and call you Nancy. He punches out Richard Chamberlain at one point, and it feels so real, right? And the female characters are not as uh, they don't do as much. Faye Dunaway mostly just kind of stands around looking worried. Jennifer Jones is somewhat heroic in some scenes, but things don't end up very well for her. Robert Vaughn is in it. Oh yeah, O.J. Simpson is in it. Whatever. And Robert Wagner has a terrific scene in it as I'm sorry, my cat has entered the studio. Robert Wagner has a great scene where he and his paramour are realize that they're trapped in one of the on one of the floors, and he makes an attempt to get out to be able to save them. And the scene is spectacular. In fact, the whole movie is spectacular. The effects are great. The model that they built, which apparently was huge, of the building, it looks great, looks real for the most part. But the dialogue is crisp. It's good. Fred Astaire is terrific in it. There's so much of it that just warms my heart. The special effects are really terrific, and I believe they might have won an Oscar. I haven't checked on that lately, but if you haven't seen The Towering Inferno, I say seek it out. It's worth it. I recommend it higher than any of the other disaster films of that era. And even if you just watch it for the cast, it's a great time. It's a great time. And I think I'm going to watch it tonight, actually. I probably watch it like maybe once a year or so. Try to get people to watch it with me. Anyway, that's it for this segment of my collection. I'll be back with more probably next week sometime. In the meantime, if you like this video, please like and please subscribe. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time here on This Monstrous Life. Break out.